let us hop back in. You guys are in pursuit of these, as described, small dragon-like creature folk.
Does Rowan see him? Rowan would see him, right?
He doesn't see them. They're way off in the distance out in the middle of the night. So by this point, even that little light that Asher had seen in wolf form, gone. Kind of like over the hill.
Well, let's go.
We're still following. Like we're just going.
Yeah, we're running.
Excellent. So it is a dark night. So I will say, let's do a survival check for each of you.
What about those who have dark vision?
If you don't have dark vision, roll with disadvantage. Unless, well, you have your flame sword, your flame tongue lit.
I do. It is
so
out.
I would say no disadvantage on anybody.
That will make us a beacon.
Oh, amazing. Doll.
Would make you a beacon. That is true.
So survival, you said?
Yep.
Oh, amazing.
That's good. That's good.
We got to 19.
No, I also got 19. 15 plus 4.
19.
15
I got it
for Rowan.
I got a 10.
10.
16.
With that, you guys make pretty good time. In this, you kind of trail over this hill that you had kind of following kind of Asher's way. Asher, go ahead and continue for me to roll a perception check with your nose. What does your wolf nose smell?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yes!
You stop and just sniff this trail, this scent, and you kind of like a pointer dog just point, and you see this almost massive kind of V-shaped, upside down V-shaped cavern entrance that the scent just kind of emanates from this giant kind of cavernous opening. Alongside this kind of like rock face wall where the mountains start to kind of trail up from the ocean coastline.
So
and I would say with this, all in all, we're looking at probably 45 minutes that it took you to get here. So I would say you probably have about maybe 10 minutes left, 10 minutes left of wolf form at this point.
Okay, so while he's still in his wolf form, he's gonna kind of do a low growl and kind of try to stealth down and let the group know to start kind of looking around inside.
Rowan is going to keep the flame on to give us that vision. He wants everybody to see, so just throwing it out there.
Okay. That will be okay. So you guys heading towards the mouth of this cave.
All
right.
Yep.
There's a cave in the city. Oh no! Of course we're gonna go in it.
Mara.
Of course we're going to go inside the cave instead of the city. Why wouldn't we?
You see the initial cavernous expanse of this entrance. It starts to kind of dip down, and it maintains this cavernous, wide open chamber space, and then there's an area where it's almost like this overhanging ledge, and this large kind of opening that kind of goes almost above this kind of like little smaller tunnel. It would be a challenge for you to go 2 at a time. You would be able to go 2 at a time in this kind of entrance, but we're talking almost 70 to 100 feet above that is this kind of open cavern area, which roll a Roll a history check. Anybody who would you feel would know about these creatures, perhaps.
Okay. Do you want me to roll?
Yes. Go ahead.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Or nature. Let's say nature or history.
Actually, I'm really bad at nature.
As a druid.
14 for nature.
They're both 12. I have a +0 in both.
I got a 16. I rolled for my rationale being I'm studied.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe perhaps.
You said this is a nature check we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, so then I also got a 16. It'd be 13 plus 3.
Twins.
It's twice.
What was your guys' total? What was that? Sorry.
16.
And 16. I got 16 each.
Who had the highest roll?
Rowan had a 14, so.
What was yours, Asher? Are you still
12.
in wolf form?
Yeah.
Still okay, so you can't communicate. Okay. And Ace?
I got a 5.
Okay. It kind of strikes in the back of your mind between you, Karan, and Briar, and even some of this as they speak this, it makes a lot. It kind of like reminds you, Rowan, but you would recall that the way almost a dragon's lair is set up, especially if they are home or if they are known to harbor kobolds, it would be up there that the dragon makes its entrance and enters its lair through that big opening above, and then the kobolds that kind of tunnel underneath that to make their way into the lair.
Okay.
Dragon people, dragon worshippers.
This is definitely where a dragon resides, so they must be aligned with one.
Yeah.
If it is still, it could be the one that they slew.
Oh. That's
harking back to that note, the note did say, bring bones of dragon, or we give back bones of little ones.
It has to be. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Maybe we should go find the bones?
We'd have to go to... Yes.
I don't think the little ones have time.
Not to mention the fact at this point we would have to head to Kinghaven and intercept them.
Ew.
Yeah, they're on their way back. Well, I do know these things are a little spunky. They're very mobile.
How many enemies are we looking at?
I don't know. We can be looking up to 3 to 20.
Yeah, there's no way to tell. At least not here. Asher, do you have an idea of how many might?
So my wolf form's about to end, so I'll pop back into human form as he's saying this and be like, I don't know too much about kobolds. They nasty little things.
Asher.
Yes.
You finally have fucking legs again. Would you take this sword? I don't want it.
But I would say leave it at the house, but I appreciate it, and I'll kind of put it on my back to have a sec.
Can Rowan look for footprints to kind of get a gauge on how many have gone in?
I would say easy enough, no need to roll. There is a scurrying of, well, okay, to glean maybe how many, go ahead and roll a survival check.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Can I give her assistance on that?
Absolutely. Roll with advantage.
I'm imagining Ace rolling low on this one, and he's getting down, he's looking at me like, oh, I can draw a footprint.
The footprints are made of feet.
Go with the first one, which is an 18 plus 3, so a 21.
21.
Thank you for the advantage. That would have been a 7.
It's really hard to glean how many, the way that they were marching in, and especially as they start to funnel in. But if you backtrack a little bit, you see they were a little bit more spread out. You're looking at a range. I'll narrow it down a little bit. Probably looking more than a dozen.
Okay. Rowan's gonna.
And that's at least what had entered the town. So
Rowan's gonna kind of walk up, rubbing his neck, kind of little nervous, knowing what they can potentially do. Just we're looking at more than 12. So just be aware that these things could probably come out at any time. Probably not as small as those things we faced in the jungle, but
Well, I can hear slightly better. There's too much scent around to smell them in here, but if we move quietly, we might be able to free the children, but they'll be back tomorrow.
no, I can see in the dark. I don't know about you, Karan or
Rowan
Briar.
can. You got
Oh,
dark vision.
Rowan
Okay.
can. He's got dark
I
vision.
can disappear in the moonlight.
That's true.
Now,
Not
Mike,
in a
before we
cavern
jump
though.
in, before we jump in, Rowan's gonna kind of gesture to the flame sword before they go fully in. Do you want this on or off?
Well, question here for the group. Do we really want to enter where the minions did, or do we want to go on top where the big dragon used to go? Wouldn't that take us to the big chamber, maybe?
I would assume so. Yeah.
I imagine. I mean, can we
Can we
Gonna
take a
make
step
another-
back and kind of look?
I was gonna make a check to see if I knew how a dragon's lair typically is like. Is it open and overlooking the kobold areas that dragons tend to have, or is it really just random circumstance?
I can climb one of you like a tree to look.
Well, we've already determined that basically.
I would say from your understanding, it can be hit or miss. Eventually, the two locations combine. It's just one where a dragon would enter conveniently because it's large, and the other is where the kobolds would enter because it's small. And
it might be to our advantage at least to try to get a better scope, perhaps from an angle that they're not anticipating anyone to be coming, because it certainly looks difficult to get up there.
Rowan's gonna look around to see if there's any like a little trail or like rocks they can climb up of Skyrim style and try to.
Clip it.
Hop on a horse and just ride it up the stairs.
Or if it's possible, Rowan can help Karan up first or Ace up first to where we can kind of pass people like with a mini ladder. Just kind of...
kind of as you look, it's a sheer face wall. Nothing like no little trails winding up along that. It's meant for a creature that can kind of like glide in and just land there. And but it's sheer face and then this small kind of narrowing tunnel that.
How high is it? Do you think we can?
100 feet, you said?
It's about 100 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're not going to be able to climb up it as much as that's ideal, but I think our chances are down this tunnel. Unfortunately, I'd like to take that upper route, but I don't think we're going to be able to reach it.
I agree. I'm not one for climbing cliffs.
Yeah. Well, Alonzi.
So back to this. Light on or off?
I think that it might be at the ready with it. My opinion.
Okay.
I can't see anything. Should I stay?
Ace, can you see very well at night?
I can see about as well as any human. I don't have that abilities that you guys do in the dark.
Well, maybe, one of you could put your hand on a shoulder and follow.
Yes, perhaps the two of you could take up a rear guard, and Briar and I can be on either side, and Rowan, you can take the front. We'll go carefully and be sure that there's nothing along the side, any secret alcoves or passages.
Asher, is that a form of yours? Are they able to see in the dark?
Sadly, no. It's just sight
That doesn't
or
make
smell
sense.
and
Wolves are
hearing.
nocturnal. All right, homebrew. Wolves have
This wolf
sight. Yeah, this wolf.
I was about
to
say, it makes no sense.
Right. Just like it makes no sense how a druid wouldn't be proficient in freaking
nature?
check.
Mhm.
Like, What the heck?
It's nature's intelligence, not
And
wisdom.
That just doesn't make
So
sense.
stupid.
Yeah.
That really does not make sense.
All right.
So
I
okay,
will
then
say
I'll.
you add your wisdom modifier to your nature checks.
All right. So we're going.
Yeah.
We're basically
It's
going
canon.
Rowan. We're going Rowan, Karan, Briar, Ace, and Asher.
Yeah, so I
Like a
guess
pentagram style.
if Asher can turn into a wolf and be able to see in the dark, that way he only have me as a crutch. That might be the best option.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think I should go in front of Charon.
Okay.
I know I look very small, but I might be a little hardier than you.
I figured we were
Alright.
flanking like this, where like this
Oh.
is Rowan, this is
Me and
us,
you?
and
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
them
It's like a 3 and a 2. So it's
And
3.
I'm okay.
And then we go in.
Asher, I'll keep my hand on your back, and we will adventure this together.
Where's
We
Elena
have-
when you need her?
But
I'm-
once we do this, we have an hour. In
Okay.
an hour, I will be blind as a bat and back in this form for a good chunk of time.
Try not to touch his phylactery.
Well, this seems like a good a time as any, and I'll just shift in.
He's on that note.
And I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. All right, so we have marching order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
What you doing?
Rowan,
Rowan is point.
Rowan's point.
Rowan is the meat shield.
This
Rowan's
boy-
still not at full
Flanking
health,
Poor boy.
correct?
Rowan
So
is
are you
not
trying to
at
go
full
in stealthy, or describe to me how you're entering this little tunnel 2x2?
Rowan is going to turn off the blade, but keep it at the ready. I'm going to turn to Karan and Briar. I don't know if you guys can grab my belt loops to kind of stay close to me, so we're all close together, kind of keeping us close in that way.
I can see you just fine.
Oh, that's right. That's
As
right.
well.
They're both elves. They're good.
I just said that too.
You want us to touch you?
We can, yes. if you
Yes,
prefer.
if you're a little lonely.
Karan's gonna just turn and start kind of like slow walking into the tunnel
All right.
with his swords out at the ready.
Mhm.
Okay.
We'll just-
Stealthily, we're going slow and quietly.
Mhm.
Roll stealth checks.
Okay, don't touch the butt.
Me as well.
Everybody.
18 plus 0, but 18.
16.
15.
I got a dirty.
16.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, buddy.
Perfect. You guys feel like you're encroaching as you quietly, as you kind of make your way. The cavernous sounds, like the of the wind, kind of like blowing through, and just faintly, almost, like echoing around the chamber walls. You just hear little, but way off in the distance of the cavern. Rowan, you're taking point, right?
Correct.
You feel as you're kind of scurrying along, something brush your ankle, and then you hear a. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. And that'll be all of you, actually.
Get down. Nice. That is a dirty 20.
I
Wait,
thought
30.
that was.
Yep, dirty 20. Yep.
I got a 19. It looked like it was going to be a crit fail for a second.
Oh,
Nope, it's a 19. Wait, hand, do I have a plus of that?
see.
X, no, I don't, but it's a 19.
17.
This
Seventeen.
box die is probably my best rolling dice. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
I
Critical roll.
believe
Thank
that
you
is
for
a
sharing.
9.
Ace? You're muted. Muted.
So I've got a danger sense to basically. I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just double checking that. That's why I hadn't rolled yet. Sorry.
No, that's good. Yep.
And it's a dex save, right? So I got a 14.
Everybody, you see as you hear this loud and you feel this kind of like rope that brushed against your ankle, Rowan, kind of snap to the side, and a log kind of swings from the roof of the cavern and right down the middle, and some of you just in time kind of graze along the side. You will each take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, except Asher, you will take the full 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And this log kind of swings and as it makes direct contact with Asher, and everybody else kind of gleams off the side.
Ron's gonna stop, kind of like, just kind of go shh, really, really quietly, and I want to hear if that did anything. Like
Roll a
where
perception check.
That is a 17 plus 3, another dirty 20.
As you listen out, seems to be no change in the sounds that you hear. Every now and then you just hear kind of like the same faint. Nothing from, by your estimation, especially with that roll, nothing seems like it's heightened by any means.
I'm gonna turn to the group. Is everybody okay? Are we good to keep going?
Are you okay, Ash? Even though you can't.
Just
say
kind of like,
anything.
just shake his head and kind of like,
I
he's gonna walk right next to Rowan and start sniffing and kind of like lead Ace over to Briar and be like,
I'm gonna take Ace's hand and be like, my gentleman, like very quietly. Instead of my lady, I'm just gonna switch it and just.
Thank you. I can't really see anything, so.
Just try not to squeeze. I'm much smaller than you.
Okay.
Okay. Same marching order.
Saying,
Yeah.
How
I think
are
Asher.
you?
I think Asher now is right next to me, right?
yeah, and I'm gonna be like on the ground looking for traps essentially
Okay.
the entire time.
Roll perception, looking for traps.
Would I be of assistance?
And doing
you can
stealth
roll.
too.
It would be the two in front. So go ahead and roll.
Well, that's a 19 plus 6, so that's 25.
13 plus 3 for perception, 16 for Rowan. Or stealth,
Asher,
do you
as
want me
you
to
kind
roll?
of sniff around, you maybe another 10, 15 feet ahead of this initial trap, there is at right almost like eye level with you in wolf form, it would have been like hip level of everybody else, another rope kind of.
So
just a
when I see
small
that, I'm
kind
gonna
of thread.
like basically walk in front of Rowan and just block his path.
Okay.
Okay. And then Rowan is gonna get Rowan. Would Rowan have seen it? It's with the 16. Or kind of
After
like-
he stops you, him initially seeing it, he stops you and you immediately see this little thin
Well,
rope.
that's perfect. Oh, thank God. Okay, so Rowan is going to say, "Crawl," to the group, and then Rowan's going to get down and start like doing a soldier crawl underneath it.
Is it high enough for Ace to be able to crawl underneath it? He's he's got muscles.
No,
He's
it's like hip level. It would be, you could literally just like crawl on your
All right,
hands and knees to
fire
get underneath it. No big deal.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah.
Anything above a cobalt, basically.
Yeah, basically, it's like right above their headline. Like perfect.
I just barely have to duck.
You see as this kind of tunnel kind of drifts around, you see it kind of almost go around this corner. How are you approaching?
So at one point, like, we'll kind of stop, and Asher will just kind of listen to see if he hears anything moving on the other side of the corner.
It's a negligible amount of difference. You are getting closer and deeper into the tunnel, and the echoes are less faint, but nothing as far as commotion.
So I'll just kind of like let everyone go and kind of start crouching down and prowling through.
Okay, are you trying to be stealthy or cautious or
Stealthy and cautious. Well, cautious, I would assume come with stealth. So, but yeah. Cautious.
Keep looking for traps and being stealthy.
Yeah.
Okay, roll perception for traps. I'm glad one of you is on top of it.
That's
I'm just gonna go. Like, okay.
Plus, that's 18 for the
18.
perception check, and that's that's only a 12 for stealth.
18 for perception, and I guess I'll roll for stealth.
Well, you're fine with stealth. We're just going to continue with the original roll, and you guys are doing pretty good on stealth, so you're fine. Okay. With your roll for perception, you were both 18. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You both immediately stop at the same time as notice where there were like wooden support beams kind of throughout the this kind of tunnel entrance, this kind of mine entrance or whatever. There's one with this small, almost ramp-like plate kind of across, and it catches your eye, and you both kind of stop at the same time, noticing it, and like...
I'm gonna kind of pat Asher on the head, and then I'm gonna be like, watch your footing. This could trigger a trap. And then Rowan's going to try to step over the...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like it's like a plank, like it's only about like that long, so it's easy enough to just kind of step over top of it without stepping on it.
So consistently through this whole thing with Ace, like when we're going under the rope, I'm like making him duck, I'm watching his head. When there's something to step over, I'm like grabbing his foot and helping him over. I'm being the ultimate ladies gentleman.
My lady. Yes, sir.
Can't imagine this must be what the leader felt like.
I'm not prepared. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Oh, hold on.
While we get prepared, if you guys aren't following already, make sure you do. You want to be a subscriber and get great bonuses? Roll that charisma check and find out what you get. So, yeah, that's it for these messages.
These messages were brought to you in part by Sky McSparkle. Oh no, it's loading. No, go away. My secrets. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I forgot that I needed a map. It's okay. We'll load it up here in a second. I will describe it as I set it up as well. As you guys round this corner, there's this kind of like cavernous mist, and it's dark, deeply dark. It was already a dark night, but now in this cavern, it's almost as if no light has made its way in to, especially around this corner. But those of you that can see, just faintly, you see a trail, two different trails kind of split off in this cavern. So we will have a new marching order, or whatever, however guys want to approach. And let me
be Rowan and Asher, I would assume.
Bet.
So we're kind of in a inverted V formation, essentially.
1 second to let me set up this.
Yep.
Or
two. It would go 2-3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2-2-1.
Yeah.
2-2.
And I will send you guys the OBS Ninja link.
Oh yes.
Screen share.
The flying. I was thinking the Mighty Ducks as well, Dennis. I'm so glad we're watching the same show.
That's what I was thinking. Mighty Ducks. That someone said it.
Yeah.
passing the puck back
Okay.
and forth.
There we go. My apologies, everybody, for the setup. I didn't have Unreal opened. And that is what we are using for our battle maps. And there you go, school. That's that. And we will switch over to... I say battle map, but it's just visual reference. So I don't have to keep theater of minding. Theater of the mind. All of the rest of this. And we got this link. Oh, wait, no. I know what I need to do. It only needs to be 720p. Let me end this. All right, hold on. All right, start over. My apologies. I was not prepared. 720 balanced. Okay, screen 2. No audio
Bort.
source. Bort.
Bort.
Mm-hmm.
What about Bort?
He's
dead. And just because we weren't clear, Balin and Bolt did not accompany you guys, so you guys are.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they're watching the shop.
Yes. Mhm.
Let me give you this new link. My popple balls. Chat, how are we doing? Guys, talk to chat for a second. Chat.
Hi, chat.
Chat. Wait, who's Chad?
Chat is chat.
Why are you
I
saying
know you
Chad?
guys
Who's
are all
Chad?
loving this. You know. So what's been your favorite moment so far tonight? There you go. There's my
Oops.
question.
That's my
Favorite moment of the night. I think it was the phylactery bit.
It would be your favorite moment, wouldn't it?
It was so funny. Danessa says the bone reveal.
That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
All right, we will switch over here to battle map mode. Let me quickly do this.
Dave's coming in with that beautiful assed mouth of the Euro beautiful. He's like,
You're all beautiful. Dave, you want to talk about
We
our
love
children
you.
sometime? And how beautiful they would be? I think we should. We should have that conversation. All right. Now we are set up. We have Theater of the Mind. Oh, look at that lens flare. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. Let me minimize this a bit. Oh, I killed everything. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but let's go. That's right. So this do be what you be seeing. It kind of splits off around this. How would you guys like to proceed?
So it would be Rowan and Asher, then Briar and Karan, and then Ace in the back on Briar's, with his hand on Briar's shoulders, I'm assuming, right?
And he's
Yes,
wolf
and Asher is
form.
in wolf form. Yep.
There we go. Poop.
Mm-hmm.
Poop. There he is.
And then
All right,
the
you guys
ace
going
gets
left
put
or
in the
right?
back.
are there any feet?
I'm going to kneel down to Asher and be like, which way do we go?
Oh, I was muted. Is there one that smells like it's used more than the other?
Smells like they take the path of least resistance and just go right down the right side. Kind of looking around this, it's just a little pyre.
Oh, okay.
Spire, that kind of pillar that holds up the cavern.
Well, I'll move over to the path that they take and kind of look for traps along that path.
Okay. Roll a perception check for traps. Looking for traps.
I should know this by now. Perception is... That's a 21.
21. Sniffing around, nothing catches your attention as far as more ropes, traps, or anything like that.
Okay, then yeah, I'll kind of...
About how far would you like to go now?
What was that?
About how far would you like to go now?
Kind of just around the corner and get a good look at what's ahead of us.
Okay. From here, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Rowan would be right behind or right next to Asher.
That's a 2, so an 8.
All you notice once again, and do you have your sword lit, Rowan, or no?
No, nope. Nope. That was
I think Ace is still at the rear.
Let me turn off this light. Boop. Goodbye. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Bye, Blunt.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Blunt.
blind once again.
Bye, Blunt.
It kind of splits off left and right here, but you can roll perception as well, Rowan, if you'd like.
That is a 9 plus 3, I believe, so that's a 12 perception.
12. Again, all that you glean is it kind of branches off here, left and right.
Okay.
Kind of similar shaped
Any
pathways.
favorable tunnel way, Asher?
Wait, would I be able to use like smelling for that perception check by any chance?
Yeah, I would say go ahead.
Okay, and that's an advantage, which is much better. That's an 18 plus 6. So 24.
You catch a whiff, and it's almost like you sniff and you smell the trail, and you also catch kind of a glimpse of, or kind of a small hint of kind of like a wafting higher in the air scent. Kind of like wafts down towards you as the winds of the tunnel kind of.
So he's gonna kind of like point towards the trail, but then look up and kind of point towards the smell where it's coming from.
So with that, Rowan is going to kind of look up and keep kind of let Asher take the floor, and Rowan just kind of watch the sky or the ceiling.
Okay. You do notice as you kind of look up that there is this, similar to the one behind you, a pillar, but it's like this kind of cliff edge.
Looks like there's a top that like
There's like a top, yeah, to it, that it's not capped off to the roof from floor to roof.
I'm gonna hush to the group. Stay extra quiet. I think there could be something up on there.
How would it be like? Well, I can't climb, so it's. But would it be possible to get one of us up there, or is it kind of like too tall for that?
It's sheared, and then also if you look, it's like
Curves
it does
back out
have
in the
kind of
way.
a curve. Yeah, it's not. It's if it were curved the other way, it might be doable, but you would get the idea that it would be, unless you could do some kind of amazing monk shit. Nope.
Would anyone want to throw me out there? I'm kidding.
You can certainly try. You can certainly try.
No, I will
There's only one person who can do that here, I think. Maybe two.
All right, which way would you like to go?
The strongest scent way.
Again, appears to be the right. Seems like they kind of just take the path of least resistance and oops.
Take the right then.
So you said you're trying to be sneaky. Go ahead and
Very
roll
quiet. Extra
perception,
Yes,
or
that's nice.
go ahead and roll stealth checks, each of you.
Okay.
Fuck.
12 plus 4, so 16.
15 plus 4, 19.
Just a 16.
What'd we roll, Briar?
We rolled a 14.
Well, that's not too
14.
bad.
Why is that bad?
That's not bad.
That's not like it's a 6.
It's
Yeah.
above average.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if it's under 15, it's bad for Sky.
True.
So what was the lowest that we had?
Oh, Ace hasn't said his yet. I think it might be my boy Ace. He
I
about,
rolled
Ace.
I rolled a 6.
and you have a negative, don't
And
That's it. I
Six
just-
Straight
and-
6. So it's a
You're-
6.
you? He's about to land on me.
No, it's not in that one. I wouldn't say I'd land on you, but I definitely tripped.
So wait, is he behind you?
He's
Stumbled.
behind me with his hand on my shoulder.
Yeah, he's in the rear.
Put
You
your
forgot to
You
tell him
guys-
about a rock.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Make
Oh,
your way
no.
forward,
Baby.
moving very slowly, very carefully. All is quiet, and it's a terrifying thing because the echoous cavern noises. Every step you take, it's like a cringe because it's just like, and you feel it for a moment as you lead Ace. He kind of a little bit of uneven ground. He not necessarily falls, but almost to a knee and catches himself, his gauntlet on the stone cavern. And you hear for a moment the normal kind of like that you've heard kind of off in the distance falls completely silent.
Ron's gonna kind of like put his hand out for like to like shush, like kind of get low, quiet for just a few moments until they start talking again.
Asher, go ahead and roll a perception
Yes.
check.
Is it smelling or hearing?
Yes.
Sensory perception check. Go.
16, so not great.
You catch this scent that you had smelled earlier kind of waft down the cave. It kind of draws your attention that this smell, you hear it or you smell it kind of, again, this wafting in the air, but like almost as if it's falling directly on you. As you look up, you see, oh, hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh no, they're above us the whole time. Like bats.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
You see and hear just above you this dragon snout face of this humanoid body, and it kind of crawling around the corner, and it just kind of lets out like a low, and you see it push a rock off the edge. I need, hold on, who would this hit? Give me a second. Karun,
Mm-hmm.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Would I be able to help him out by like pushing him out of the way as I see it?
You'd be
make-
pushing.
No, I was gonna say I can understand maybe Rowan kind of doing a dive to kind of.
You can't. It's tight spaces there.
That's true. I don't even think I could turn.
Let's just hope that. 17. It's my dex is 0, right?
You notice
17.
him looking right up, and you dart back as a rock slams right in the space that you were. You dodge it, and you also, looking up, see this creature peering over the ledge, and then in a moment it darts back. And from that, the rock kind of, and you hear deeper in the cave,
Well, they know we're here.
Ah.
Asher,
Right,
go ahead
with
and
that-
do a dex saving throw for me.
Rowan's
Me?
going
Nice.
to ignite he's going to attempt to ignite the blade.
That's not great. That's a 9. Oof.
Natural 19 for the blade.
Asher, you look behind you at this one that oh, you guys could see moving the rock. This one behind you, and just an instance, the one beside you, a rock, falls off this ledge, and give me a second here. Kind of strikes your shoulder. Go ahead and take. Ooh, okay. That's the full 4 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock kind of strikes you, kind of wings your shoulder a little bit. Okay. And how was your igniting
19.
there, Rowan? 19? All right. His sword lights up. The flames now engulfed. With that, you're able to see once again one of these creatures kind of peering over the ledge and just kind of dips back. And this one you hear kind of like right above you, just and you hear them kind of like scurry along down the line. How do you want to do this?
Let's run.
And not the good way. Not the good one. How do you want to do this?
run.
And not the good way.
Run.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, run forward. Go. Let's go.
Okay, perfect. I will set this here. As you run down, we're gonna I'm not gonna do every single one. So we will kind of veil this for a moment. I need each of you to roll me. Let me count this actually. Okay, it'll just be 2. Each of you roll 2 dex saving throws and give me the results of those. I'll do one at a time as I call you out.
Will this be a trap?
I mean, technically, yeah, but they're manpower activated traps. But yeah, so
Okay.
go ahead and roll at your advantage if you need to.
Dex saving throws?
Yes.
Okay, everybody got their rolls.
Yep.
All right. Okay, we'll start with Ace.
I got 2 16s.
2
Sick.
16s. You're good. Asher.
21 and a 12.
21 and 12. One of the rocks, as it kind of lands near you, shatters, and with that, just take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Just a little bit of it kind of hits you a little bit, Briar.
I rolled an 18 and a 16.
18, 16, you're good. Current.
15 and a 17.
15 and 17, you're good. And Rowan.
24 and 17.
24 and 17. So with that, these 2 more rocks kind of fall all over the side, and you guys have made your way right up to. Let me set you up here. From here, all the way up along this cavern, and you see one of these creatures right along this kind of like bridge that links these 2 things, and even behind you, kind of another one kind of peering over the edge here. And by this point, the ruckus is loud. You hear it all throughout the cavern, just.
Would Asher be able to like jump over, like put his paws up and try to jump onto that ledge?
I'll allow it. Go ahead and try a acrobatics check for me.
Yeah, can Ace rush up to be beside Rowan now as well?
Because he should be able to see now.
Because I can be able to see now, and I can.
Yep,
Can I make a perception check to see these guys that are right in front of us by chance?
Easy enough to see this one and this one right beside you, and a little bit closer, these couple right here. You can see these. As far as the rest in the room, you're unsure. You just see these kind of immediately within your vicinity. It's about 30-foot radius or something for your flame tongue light, dim light, or what is it? What was your
You said acrobatics. That's
Acrobatics.
21.
21? You see as Asher leaps up. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh man, I was gonna see if I could do like a Superman punch to that one that I saw. Then
Good.
That's not great.
I got a 9.
All right, give me a second. I will call out what. Perfect. We're on our second encounter.
We're amazing. We're amazing. Hello, beautiful girl.
All right, Karun.
9.
9. Briar.
9.
17.
Ace.
11.
Rowan.
14.
Asher.
11.
11. Ooh, okay. Go kobolds. Go kobolds. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay. You leap up and immediately this one right in front of you, let me make an attack for this guy. It's really hard to keep track of all of them in here and also all of them on Unreal, but it will be fine. This, it immediately tries to stab you with this dagger that it's holding in its hand, almost a shiv-like dagger. I just rolled the dice and picked it up and didn't even look at it. I'll roll again. You're lucky. Okay. 8 to hit.
Nope.
It kind of slashes at you with this dagger and misses. This one right next to him immediately runs over. There's a lot of them to get through here. So bear with me for a second. They're running their course. It's going to roll an attack. That's 10 to hit. That will not hit as well. Immediately. Oh, how much movement is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What is their move? Okay, they got 30. They're good. This one's gonna come over. Boop. And make an attack against you. Come on! 3. Okay, all of these are just like... These guys are so bad. Can anybody else move over here? Okay, this one... You're gonna see Ace, it kind of wind up this little sling in its hand. Ah! Okay, hold on. What? That's plus stuff. That's 15 to hit. Okay, all right, finally. But it's bludgeoning damage, so you're gonna half it. And it's not very much. Oh, okay, 3, so you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage?
No, I'll take the whole 3 because I'm not raging.
Oh, you're not raging. Okay, so that's 3 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock kind of hits you in the shoulder, and you're like, oh. Okay. With that, also these other two kind of, man, they rolled an 18 on their initiative, so they go first as they start to hoard you. This one is going to make an attack on you, Ace, and this one's gonna make an attack on you, Rowan. Ace, you're first. It is a 18 to hit. That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh wait, no, not bludgeoning damage. That's 4 points of piercing damage as it kind of stabs you with the dagger. Rowan. That's 14 plus 4. That's 18 to hit. That's 3 points of piercing damage. Again, this one kind of poking at you with this dagger.
Okay.
And let me see if there's anybody else nearby. Let me check that. I will, we will move on to somebody else's turn while I move some of these characters. It will be, well, that's not entirely true. My apologies. I gotta move these guys 30 feet closer.
They can also dash. They just won't be able to attack that round.
Yeah. This one kind of makes it right up against you. Not up against, but close. It's close. It's within range to you, Asher. Let me move these last guys as they've scurried along. Perfect. Okay. Let me see, check over here. What is the range on this sling attack? 30 or 120?
120.
Disadvantage.
120
Yeah, so
is
anything-
disadvantage.
So between 30 and 120, you have disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Anything beyond 120, you can't use.
Anything between, okay, so what are we looking at? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We're looking at 50 feet. There's one way off in the distance. That would be disadvantage though, because it's, yeah, it would be disadvantage because it's above 30. Right? Question mark?
Yep.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. Okay, that's already low enough. Ace, you kind of hear just like a rock kind of get right in front of you, getting the impression that something's been thrown at you. This will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 35, 40. That'll be disadvantage. Okay. That's actually a 15 to hit. So, okay,
15 to hit who?
It can only see Ace at this current moment. You're blocked by this one that's throwing from a sling. Ace, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. A rock kind of from your left side kind of. And that will end their turn. Okay, your guys' turn. Let's go.
Okay. I'm the first, yes.
You are first. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I would like to do Mind Sliver on the lizard going after Ace because he is
This guy right here?
Yes.
Okay, let me roll. Okay, roll your damage. That's 5 plus nothing, probably.
Okay, we rolled a 5, and then I'm going to roll for my special, which is a 4 plus 1. So, yes. So
What's the damage total?
10.
10 damage total. Immediately, this kind of like shrinks away at your mind sliver, and then the whip and just slashes, and it cuts down this guy just like that. He's dead. That's one.
Ha. And I'm going to go. Looks like we can step on them like bugs. Yee.
There's a lot of them.
But they aren't very sturdy. Okay. That moves to next turn. Next in line is Rowan.
Okay, so Rowan is going to attack the one that's directly in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
See what he can see. Okay. That is a 13 plus 5 for the flame tongue, which is an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then the second one will be for Lionel's blade, which is a 16 plus 5, so 21 to hit for the second one.
Perfect.
Okay.
Roll your damages.
8 plus 3, so 11 for the slashing.
Perfect.
for the
Immediately, first attack just whoosh, cuts this one down.
Okay. Can I use my second attack for the next one, or with your permission, or just?
I would say after having to move, you wouldn't have that a second attack, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because you would
That-
have
nope.
to, like, if they were right next to you adjacent, it would be kind of like a double swing thing. But having to move, you lose that momentum of that attack.
Nope, that's completely fine.
Okay.
But with that, I still have my movement, correct?
Yep.
I'm gonna move forward, about Well, I see 5, 10, 15. 15 directly in front. I'm like, here I am
5,
clicking.
10, 15, right here.
Nope, to the one to the left of it, or your right, the right of it. That one. That's the one.
Right
nope, nope.
right there.
That one. That one.
Boop.
Yep.
Easy enough. Excellent.
And with that, so that should be 15. I still have an additional 15 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want. I would see the ladder, correct?
Yes.
With that. Okay, so I am going to move to the left and climb up the ladder.
Okay, so with 15 feet of movement left, you're looking at 5, and then 5 more half movement speed moving up the ladder. So you're halfway up the ladder at this point.
Okay, that's fine.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Yep. Okay. And then it would be another half movement speed. Look at that glare. Wow. Okay. We move to next in line. We are looking at Ace. Your turn.
All right, so with Rowan moving further up, can I see further out now to maybe the kobolds that were throwing things at me?
Nope. Not far enough. I would say. What is your light? How much light does it shed, actually, Ellie?
It's a wide. So if I wanted to dim it, it would be 30 feet, and I think when it's up, it's saying these flames shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
So it's 60 feet.
So
of
grayscale, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would say well enough you would be able to see. I mean, heck, I gotta make that light even brighter so you can actually see it.
It's bright. It's bright light.
Let me get my Rowan boy. Let me see his light. Let's just go 50,000. Give me a big attenuation radius. That's not even enough. 75,000. Oh God! It's over 9,000.
Yo, that's
Apparently,
There
Rowan's
we
holding
go.
a small sun in a blade shape.
fucking welding
Yeah.
torch.
Seriously.
It's called Sunblade for a reason.
Oh no,
This
it's
is
like
the
that
flame
because the blade is currently contacting the rock, and that is the rock getting superheated by
Yeah.
the blade.
Okay, I would say
just
well
for
enough
time.
you can vaguely dimly see a couple guys up here. Well, at least one. Beyond that,
Okay.
no. And from your angle, the one that hit you with a rock, dimly you see up here along this ledge. as
Okay. Okay.
well. And this
well, the
one
guy-
pretty obvious right here.
Yeah, the one that I can see right there, I'm just gonna go up to and make 2 attacks. I'm gonna be raging, obviously, because I've been pelted with rocks.
Mhm. Bonus action,
And-
rage, primary action, kill.
I
You could get
will
right
make-
to that. That would be your full movement to get to right here.
That's fine. And I will swing 2 attacks.
Roll, roll, roll your attacks. Kill the stupid fiend.
12 and a 13 to hit.
Both hit. Yes. Roll your damage.
I'm sure the first one is probably the only one that's gonna matter.
Fair. And you are
Mhm.
raging, right? At this point.
Correct. Yeah. You got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage with both of them.
Absolutely. This, you just shatter its skull. It's dead.
Great.
Perfect. All right. Next in line, Karun or Asher.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm just jumped up and
Oh God! This light.
so with how tight space this would be, when I pounce on one, would I be able to take his buddy out with my hind end, essentially? Kind of do like one of
That's
those.
a little. I love the flavor. I love the idea, but it's a little.
Okay,
little
I'll do
extra,
those.
little extra attack there.
I'll do the bite attack on the guy straight ahead of me.
Straight ahead. Roll your damage or attack. Roll your damage. You just
That's
hit.
17 plus 5.
Yep, that'll
so
Roll your damage.
and then that's 7 damage plus 3, so 10.
You chew this, going for the neck immediately. it just crumbles at your bite. Well done. Okay, we move to Krun. Last in the line.
Okay.
Last and certainly not least.
I am going to let's see. I can move up to the point where I could see that one far one by chance. Like can you move me? I've got 30.
Like up here? This guy?
Not that. Well, the one that was off to the
one
left.
that hit him with the rock.
Yeah,
Somewhere
so like,
about like right here.
Max me out. Yeah. Can I? Is that within 60 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're well within.
Okay, cool.
We're not really gonna count vertical. Usually, like a vertical, I just kind of like rough guesstimate. We're not gonna take the hypotenuse.
Yeah, because
you're plenty range. Yeah.
So,
I ain't doing
I'm
hypotenuse math.
I'm gonna attack that one with Sacred Flame. So you guys roll.
Saving throw.
Yeah, it's safe. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a 15. I'm sorry. Blind. Why is it Sacred Flame? It is Dex saving throw, right?
It's a Dex saving throw,
saving
14.
throw.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's a +2. See if it was Wisdom, it'd been good. They got negative Wisdom. Dang it.
You figured that it would be a Wisdom saving throw, but yeah, it's not. It's Dex.
All right. Sorry, Blind. I hate your Sacred Flame. That it doesn't get to do what it wants to do. All right, back to the top of the line. Les kobolds are going to these first stab.
Oh, so
19 plus stuff.
Would I be able to move to that space right in front of Asher, that empty space, and not incur
this right here? That would be opportunity of attacks if they did.
Oh, okay.
Because you're basically moving past them, behind them. Between these two, it would be
You're kind of like stuck there right now.
Yeah.
You don't get the impression that they're trying to shove you off or anything like that, but you're basically just occupying the same space.
You said it was 19
first was
plus
a 19
things, that hits.
plus stuff. So that with the little stabby stab, 3 points of piercing damage.
What? Okay.
I keep rolling ones on the D4. And it's just a flat +2. The other one also making an attack that won't hit. That's 9. So this one will occupy that space that you would like to have and make a stabby stab attack. Stabby stab. 9 plus 4, 13 to hit.
That misses. AC of 14.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. Wow, these guys, you're getting all the ones that were up here. That let me see if the other ones can make their way to you. 2 more. Oh, hold on. Oh god, I broke them. There they are.
They were on different planes of existence.
There we go. This one trying to make a stab attack. Kind of awkward positioning because you guys are technically occupying the same space. Look at all these guys! Rowan, it is a good thing you were coming up there. That won't hit. That won't hit either. Dang. Okay. I'm so bad. 7 and a 2. Okay. Look at all these guys, and they're all just like missing.
Yeah, you can roll high for a Sacred Flame.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's the only one.
Seriously.
That's the only one.
Tell me it's not personal.
Yeah.
It's not. I feel so bad. I feel so bad every time.
That's
okay.
Fine. It's
it's
hilarious, actually.
Karan, your attempt to Sacred Flame this one, a rock slings out of the yeah, that'll hit. That's 15 plus stuff, right? So
plus 16 is my AC.
It'll be okay, yeah. So it's that's a 19 total.
Okay.
A rock from the darkness where you tried to cast Sacred Flame comes out, and you receive 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait. 1 second.
Hmm?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
never mind.
no.
All right. I forgot to roll with disadvantage, but my disadvantage roll was a 20, so it hits anyway. Not 20.
Oh, so now you're doubling it. Great.
No,
okay.
no. I rolled disadvantage, but I rolled higher on my.
I'm kidding.
They were both high, so they hit either way. How many of them are dead? 2 of them are dead. 3 of them are dead.
3 are dead.
Mhm.
Well done. Thin
Too
the herd,
close
thin
to
the
the
herd.
bottom.
4 are dead. The
Oh,
one at
yeah,
the
that's
bottom-
right,
two
'cause
at the
Ace
bottom
killed
and
the one.
Ace.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
One that was on the platform
Okay,
there.
let me change this up. I knew you guys would handle this easy peasy. It's not over yet. All right. Let's move to more kobolds' turns. Ace, you are now raging. 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's their turn. Well, you know what? No, there's another one. Disadvantage. Ah, rats. That's not gonna hit. That's 13. 13 hit. No, it won't hit. Okay, another rock kind of skids along the here. Another one presumably throwing from up there. And you know what? These guys are going to, and you will see this, Karun, make their way down. Making their way down.
Oh, okay.
And you see from this platform a few of these guys. They are going to throw their slings. Sucks to suck. Why do I keep rolling 4s? I have to roll with disadvantage. That wouldn't hit anyway. That's okay. So the first one. Okay, so now this one's a disadvantage. Dick. 14 to hit. Not gonna hit Karun, right? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Yep, that's my turn. Okay. We move to Brian.
Fire is going to run towards Kauron. Can I get farther than Kauron? Oh no. Is that the full?
You'll
5,
be
10,
up to
15,
you have
20,
you have
25,
30 feet
30.
as
You
well,
could get
right?
up to
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you can be like right in front.
Yeah, I want to be right there. I want to be ahead of Kauron.
Right here in front.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I guess I moved 25. Okay.
Did you want to move closer? If you, I didn't realize
yeah, I
that we
wanted to
didn't
max
use-
up my range just so
Okay,
that
yeah,
so
then
they
just
just
put
move
you
me
there.
up 1 more, and that'll be the 30. Yeah.
Gotcha. We'll move you up. No problem. All right. And what would you like to do?
Minesleever!
Minesliver who? Who?
Can I
There's
see
3
a
in
shadow?
front of you.
Can I see them though?
These guys? Yeah, you have.
We have dark
You have
Oh
dark
yeah, we
vision.
have dark vision. Ha! Yeah, the first
Aha.
one.
This
Arr.
first one, let me roll dex saving throw. Natural 20. Eat a dick.
Oh.
Eat a dick.
Okay.
Just glad it wasn't on a sacred flame. I feel so bad. All right, so that's your turn. We move to Rowan.
Okay. Rowan's gonna get up top.
That light is ridiculous. Oh god, what is happening?
He's gonna take that occupant.
Phasing out of
Yeah,
existence.
right there. Right there. Boom. And he's going to attack the the cobalt to his left. Hopefully
Okay.
I can finish one with one and the other with the other.
roll your attack.
To them, you could just step on their head. Like,
Mhm.
you kidding?
Look at these dudes.
Yeah, you literally just kick one off and it'll fall and probably break its neck or something.
I really could though. So that's a 15 plus 5 for a dirty 20 with the flame
All right,
tongue.
Roll
and
your
then
damage
the
on that.
second one- Oh, okay. That was okay. Well, that's 15 and another dirty 20 for the second one, but I'll roll
So
the
both
damage.
will hit, depending on if you kill the first one. You can change your attack to one of the other ones, and
Sweet. So for the flame tongue, that's a 5 plus 8. So
dead.
there's 5 plus 3, so it's 8. So it's 8. 5 plus 3
Is
is
dead.
8. Okay.
And the
so
other one?
I'm going to turn my focus to the other one. That is a 7 plus 3, so that's 10.
Is dead. These guys aren't very sturdy, okay? It's
Okay.
dead.
And then,
just like that.
and really quick, Rowan is going to bonus action second wind.
Ooh.
I'm
Okay.
going to get a little bit of juice.
I'll just go ahead and move you up closer, I imagine.
No, Rowan's going to stay right there.
Well,
Actually,
then you wouldn't be able to attack.
Yeah, no,
That's all.
right there, right there,
Okay,
right there,
yeah,
yeah.
I figured you were trying
No,
to
no.
get in range
No,
to attack, yeah.
No, I can't attack. Second wind's just
Oh.
health. So I'm getting 9. I'm getting 11 health. So
Oh, got you. Yep, perfect.
Action surge
Wait.
would be another attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Second wind. Yes. Get your health points back, Ace. What are you doing, my dude?
What can I see?
Ooh, at this point, not a whole lot. You could maybe, from the light of his flame tongue, see just a vague shade of this.
What
over
about
there.
the guy that's up there?
You know that there's one up there, but you cannot see it. It is pitch black in this cavern, and that light doesn't reach that far. You could go up there, but you would be kind of at a light disadvantage because you can't see anything. But you know there's one up there, but you just can't see it. This one, I would say it's close enough that there wouldn't be disadvantage. You could see what you're hitting.
Can I make it to that one?
Let's see. I don't think I'm going to count that as rough terrain. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You could get here or here.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna get up to that one and attack. And
Roll your
can I
attack.
use as a free? Can I use as a free action? It's getting kind of dark. I can't see anything else.
Yeah, sure. I need light.
Need light.
Roll your attack.
Okay. First one is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Oh god, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Yep, that'll kill it. With your second attack, since you didn't take your second attack, you could, if you want, use your guard action that you have with your gauntlets.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that and give myself that +2 AC since I can't see.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. And that'll do ya. And we move to Wolf. Asher. Wolf boy.
Oh damn! Already?
Yep.
So I will go with that one that's technically in the same space as me. I'm just gonna pounce on him and get him out of my way.
Okay. Roll your attack.
That's an 8 plus 5. Yeah, 8 plus 5. So
Yes, 13.
13.
That'll hit. That'll hit. Roll your damage. You guys just don't miss, and I miss all the time.
Is he rolling with
They have
advantage?
pack tactics. I gotta remember
oh
You're
That's
flank.
true.
wait, that
too.
was I wasn't actually thinking about that. I have pack tactics now, which isn't much better. That's 12 plus 3, so 15 damage.
that. This one brushes it off like nothing. I'm just kidding. It's dead. It's gone.
This one, I'm just gonna like take my mouth and like shake it like a chew toy and throw it over
Throw
the
it off
side.
the side. All right. It fell off the side. Well
And then I'm gonna
done.
try to like move a little bit closer to Rowan and like kind of block their path from him.
You are now completely occupying this space. Okay. Karan.
All right. So I mean, it looks far enough or fine on the right side, especially now that Ace is advanced into. I still want to target the one that's up top.
Up there. Those guys. Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I can see both of them. Only one of them.
I would say you'd be able to, what, 60 feet? What are we looking at here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. I would say it's just right in your range, probably.
Okay. All right. I'm still gonna attack the one that is
Okay.
closer, and again, Sacred Flame. So.
Okay, that's a 10. 12,
All right, cool.
12 total. 12 total.
So
Is this the first Sacred Flame kill of the campaign?
I'll find out. It's if I kill him.
It's if he kills it.
There
That
is-
would be sad.
It's
The
an-
only
it's an
maimed.
eight. It's an
It's an 8. It's dead.
It's an
It
eight.
falls
Okay, cool.
off the side, and you hear it kind of.
Glittering corpse.
Yes.
Little water fountain from an artery just popped.
Cool. I killed it.
Excellent. You guys are just running through these guys.
Worries me a little bit, not gonna lie.
In the distance, we hear a dragon.
Oh God.
Oh, this whole time we're presuming,
so
or we
that's
were
it.
presuming that the
Would you
dragon
like to move or anything? Yeah, you guys are assuming. I hope that was a dragon. You do get the sense that these are blue kobolds. Their skin has a bluish tint to it. The dragon that you did see was blue. All the signs kind of point towards that it was probably they just want their bone daddy back. And
Like no daddy.
we are back to the top of the line. What's going to happen? Ace, you can't see, but you hear, oh, sweet mother of goodness, a larger set of footsteps. And for a moment, you see this like sparkling little like glass jar that just kind of floats, and it actually emits a little bit of light right in front of you, enough to see that it's this larger kobold. And you see as it goes and opens up this bottle, and a lightning bolt shoots out. That will be in a direct line, 5-foot radius, all three of you.
Oh, actually, that is so sad and so unfortunate for him, because as a reaction, I would like to cast Absorb Elements, and I am going to absorb the lightning.
All right, how does that work?
So the spell captures the incoming energy and lessens its effect on you. So it lessens the effect it has. I don't know what that means.
Does that mean that it would hit Ace with full, and then when it
hit
gets
him
to
with
you,
full, it would, from the look of it, it would only absorb for her, from the
Okay.
sound
Okay.
of what the spell is saying. So you will absorb. Let me see. Lessening its effect on you and storing it for your. What does it mean by lessening its effect?
I don't know.
I'm assuming half damage.
Half damage. That would seem to be what it would
Probably.
make
Resistance.
sense. But there's already going to be a Dex saving throw involved for you guys.
Mhm.
Okay.
That I have with advantage.
Should I even bother with the Dex saving throw? I mean, if I'm just taking half damage anyway.
Well, you could half the half damage, basically. Be quarter
Okay,
damage.
I didn't know that was a thing. All right.
Thank God for
So,
advantage. Let me tell you
Nat
what.
20.
you got an 18.
I
Nat
got-
20
Alright,
plus
give me a
1.
second here. I gotta pull up the actual. I'm pretty sure.
I got a 1
you-
and a
I have
19.
to grab this homebrew item.
Thank God.
I had a nat 20 and a 2 earlier today, so that was
Yeah.
I had a 7, I think, with my nat 20. Or I think it was my nat 20.
that.
There
No.
we go.
That was straight, but I
Okay.
did get an 8 or something like that.
Actually, okay, yeah, it would be right at there. It's a 30-foot radius. So what were your guys' saving throws?
I got a 19.
I got an 18.
21 total.
That'll be half damage for all of you.
Okay.
So that will be 4 points of lightning damage for you two, and Briar 2 points of lightning damage for you.
Tee.
And did that cobalt in
As
the
you
mid?
absorb this lightning as it kind of arcs past you, and it's a melee attack, I guess, next.
Did that cobalt in front of Ace get fried as well?
That's
It's
dead
dead.
already.
It's already dead.
Oh.
And it'd only be in the line, unfortunately.
Well, that's what the one that's like, well, I guess to Ace's side.
Okay. Ace. This
Can I
one...
see him?
Nope.
He just shot me with lightning, and he has a jar that has lightning inside of it, and I can't. There's not enough glow for me to see
Well, I would
something.
say, okay, maybe from the glow of this, but it doesn't matter. It's not your turn.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought. Well, sorry, I thought you said Ace. It was
No. It's
No.
attacking
My
you
bad.
with a
My bad.
sling. That's 14 to hit. But you have... What is your AC?
My chops.
That hits. That hits.
What do you have?
You
A
have
14
plus
plus 2. You took the
Oh,
guard.
that's right. Yeah. 16.
Well,
so it
I guess
didn't hit.
guard is melee attacks. This is a sling attack. Did I clarify that in the description of it? Just plus 2 to AC?
No, you've always said plus 2 to AC, so that's
All
up
right,
to you.
then with that, yeah, I'll say go ahead. You just kind of with your guard up, a rock kind of clink. It would have been a solid hit, but you had your gauntlets up. It just kind of off the side of the gauntlet, and you feel that pressure. Well done.
Great.
And actually, you see as another one. Oh God! My dice. Go now. No, my dice.
Holson, is that a plus 2 AC for the first attack or plus 2 AC for the whole round?
It's plus 2 AC until your turn or until something ends it, so you're good, I think.
Okay.
That will hit. That's 19 plus stuff. So that's... Oh wait, no, these are D4s. Lame. This... 3 points of bludgeoning damage. A rock.
Sad.
So
If you
is that
block
half
this other
or-
one? Block this other one. This other one kind of gets past your guard and kind of hits right in the shoulder.
So
It's a ranged bludgeoning attack damage. It's a type of damage,
So-
isn't it? So bludgeoning would be half. Yeah. So 1 point.
yeah.
1 point of damage. And
Hey.
how you doing?
Oh, I'm at 4 hit points.
Let's see if we can change that. One of the other ones. Let me roll with disadvantage. No, that's not going to hit. That was a 4. 4 and 10. That's not going to hit. Another rock kind of glides off there. That's all of them there. Okay. We come to Briar.
Briar, okay.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I completely skipped these guys. They want to kill too. They
No,
want to kill. They
no,
want to
you
kill.
said it was my turn.
I rolled a natural one.
takesies.
I'm so
No one
bad.
takes his back.
Eat a
please.
dick.
No taking
That's
back.
I-
wait, no,
I
I have
will eat a
advantage.
dick.
They have pack tactics. I have advantage too. Dang it. 9. And then plus 2 for flanking.
Better roll a nat 1.
So that's. I'm really trying to do damage here. Okay, I'm really trying.
No, not Leo.
9, 13, 15 to hit. To you, Asher.
Yep, that hits.
This one right here. Yes, dang right it does. You're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage. You just stabbed you. Take that 4 points of piercing damage. And the other one, with its advantage, dick hole. Come on. Okay. Yes. All right. 15, 19. That's to you, Rowan.
Yeah. it hits.
Wait, no. It wouldn't have had the advantage. It's going to be you. Again, Asher, because it wouldn't have had that advantage without pack tactics that way. Because it's 5 foot.
Oh. Are you sure? It's what?
Yeah, it's
It's because it's flanking. Well, I'm pointing at my screen like a dummy. These two are flanking him. Nobody's
Okay.
flanking you, so that's why they have the backpack or
Okay.
whatever on him. That will be 4 points of piercing damage again. Each of them kind of stabbing at this pupper
Okay.
wupper. Just to make it extra
Yep.
sad, you know.
Doggy looks pretty rough.
Puppers, poor
rough
puppers. Now, Briar, what are you doing?
Well, I want to use the thing. So I'm guessing for the melee, in order to use the lightning, I just have to go sweepoo. So I would like to get up next to Ace.
What is the range on the whip?
Actual range. Oh, I need to be within 10 feet of it.
So you'd be right here. You'd be 10 feet of this guy.
Yes,
you're going
I
for
want
the
to be
littler one.
next to the little big guy with the jar.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go whip, doing. Okay, so that plus a 1d6 of lightning damage. A total of 9 damage.
Mm-hmm. Good, solid hit. But this one, obviously being a little bit sturdier, you kind of with this lightning, and it kind of flinches a little bit, but then kind of.
Okay.
So that will be. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I had to change the HP. All right, Rowan.
Rowan is going to attack the one that's in front of him.
Roll
Same
your
mentality
attack.
Same mentality as last time. Is a 7 plus 5 to hit, so it's 12 to hit for the
12
flame
to
tongue.
hit. That'll hit.
Thank God. Okay.
It just hits.
And then I rolled an 8 plus 5 for the second one, so that's a 13 to
That'll
hit.
hit too.
Oh,
More
Jesus.
damage.
How's my lowest roll so far?
Well, okay, yeah.
7 plus 3 slashing damage for the flame tongue.
It's one.
10.
It did.
Can I move forward and
You
attack
can
with
move
the other
forward, but you will lose your second attack, yeah.
one? Okay.
Because it's you had to move before that second attack.
Okay.
Kind of how we're running that. All right.
Yep.
Then we move to Ace. How you holding up, buddy? Can't see.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to that jar I see, and I am going to swing.
Swing. Go for it. Swing at the jar. Here, let me.
That would be a nat 20, I'm assuming.
So, hopefully you guys can see these. They're a little blurry.
2 nat 20s?
There's a 20 and an 18 in there.
Oh
Nice.
my
So-
god.
So one's a double roll.
Yo.
So first one is a nat 20, so let's go ahead and do that damage.
These dice be blessed.
So we'll do 3, 6, 10, 12 points of damage for the first hit. And 6 for 12 points of damage for the second hit. So 24 points of damage.
Ah!
Wait, so your first roll, you doubled it to 12 points of damage, and the second
No.
roll,
First
Because you-
roll. First roll was a 4. Plus, I think, wait, no, 3. I'm sorry, a 3 doubled would be 6. I got a plus 4, and then a plus 2 because I'm raging. So that's 12.
Yeah.
And then the second one, I rolled a 6. So it's
Okay.
also a 12.
It's looking pretty hurt. It's looking pretty dang hurt. It's pretty dang hurt.
I'd like to spit my blood in its face.
Okay. From there, we come to Asher.
So I'm gonna take a bite out of the one in front of me.
Roll attack.
The one remaining.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, I was gonna say you got advantage.
It's just dead. It's just dead.
Yeah, and
I'm not even gonna. it's dead. How do you want to do that?
So
you
I want to take this guy, and since I'm assuming this is kind of happening at the same time, Rowan's dispatching the other one. I'm just gonna throw him over into the one that Rowan's fighting, causing him to like go into the sword more.
He's gonna find like in his spare sword. Kind of was like, oh.
They just roll off the edge. That's it. Would you like to move?
And then I'm gonna take 50 feet of movement towards the rest of the group.
Okay, we're looking at. Wait, you can't go down a ladder.
Really
I guess
far.
you'd have to jump down.
Yeah, I'm
So
just gonna
you
yeet myself off that, and I'll
half
take fall
movement.
damage.
You take half movement. Roll an acrobatics check for me. We'll determine if you take any damage here.
That's cocked.
Or
So use a different dice. That's a 10 plus acrobatics is dex, so that's plus 2, so 12.
you're good. You can get all the way up here.
Okay.
Wow. Fucking puppy.
Woof, woof, woof. And Rowan. Oh wait, it's not your turn. I don't know. What am I doing? You stay up there. You stay up there, good boy. Oh, that guy's still up there. Okay, we come to Karan.
Okay, dope. I can see the one that's up above the group there, right to the right.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this one this time with Sacred Flame as opposed to the ones I had been attacking. Well, actually, when I was attacking, it did die. It died.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna switch over sides. And get
Yeah.
the one that's above them.
Next turn, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Why can I only roll? I literally, it's funny because it's a 15 every single time. Every
it's like just
single
well,
time.
Technically, you have to make a 14 anyway. So.
Well, I know, but it's always for Sacred Flame. I'm always rolling 15. It's so weird. I'm sorry.
So weird.
It's the strangest thing. Okay, well, that makes it their turn. Our boy here, once again, I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Let's go. All three of us?
No, just him and I.
Well, it says it's a 5-foot radius, which I think that just means there would just be
It's
a
a
line.
5-foot radius.
Well, it's a 5-foot line, 30 foot ahead.
Yeah, so it occupies one column of hexes. So it would be the hex that we're in, right?
Yep.
So
yep.
I think it's just
one column, one row.
Yep.
Dex, what are we looking at?
19.
5. Let me roll my damage. What is it? Does it add anything? What am I looking at? No, it's just the straight dice. It'll be 8 points of lightning damage on a failed if you got lower than 14. Lower than 14.
Okay, so I took 4.
Ace is down.
Ace. And you're gonna see as he closes this bottle. That is 17 to hit to you, Briar.
Well, the thing is, that's a melee attack.
It's a melee attack with the dagger, yes.
Oh, well, oopsie. Oopsie daisy. I cast as a reaction shield.
All right, so what does that put your AC at?
19.
19.
So Briar's the tank now.
She's the tank. Give me 1 second here. Where are you getting 19 from?
I have mage armor on.
You have mage armor or shield? Did you
I
cast?
have mage armor on, and I'm casting shield. So mage armor stays on for 8 hours, and with a melee or melee, whatever you want to say, I get a +5 to my AC. And it's a spell, so it's just used once. It's not permanent. It's just for this.
I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how all that works. I've never heard of a wizard with 19 AC.
Well, no, yeah, because like I said, they're not mutually exclusive. Not like one's a concentration. She touched herself and gave her mage armor for 8 hours, which makes the target's AC 13 plus its dex, which makes it 14. And then she does have a reaction, the ability to burn. I'm assuming you burnt your 3rd slot on this, right?
I did.
Yeah. She can cast shield as a reaction, which gives +5, so she has 19 AC.
So Briar's the tank.
I mean, for a turn, for a round. And then she goes to 15, which is still pretty high for a freaking wizard.
Shits and giggles. So.
So to flavor text this, you see as this dagger comes out, that energy you felt come from your backpack, you see right in front of you this ethereal form of very familiar, even from the back, Tambrin, as immediately goes like this. The dagger deflects off, and then just for a moment, you see the ethereal face kind of turn to you, and it's Tambrin, and goes back into the tree plant little.
Are we sure we want to give up this plant?
Never.
It's not just a plant.
I know.
It's a living, breathing.
Win big, win big.
Badass. Like, that is awesome.
I have the best uncle in the world. And I'm going to say that to the lizard. I have the best uncle.
Okay, so we move to... Wait, no, it's not. They still have more turns.
There's the one above, and then the other one on the other.
This
That
one,
little scrubby dude.
that's 19 plus stuff. It's throwing a rock. You're right there, but it's going to throw to this one because it's an easier shot, not directly down. 19 plus stuff. That'll hit.
Yep.
4 points of bludgeoning damage. A rock kind of pelts the side, kind of right center mass. Wolfie boy. This one going to retreat a bit. Wait, where was he? Right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Up here. Right there. And wind up a sling. 18 plus stuff.
Yep, that is.
Oh, 3 points of bludgeoning damage. I keep rolling ones on the D4. It's sad. Another rock pelts, kind of hits you right along the shoulder blade. Ace.
Looking very rough.
Sorry. This one.
In your wolf form or your actual human form?
Human form's fine. Wolf form is like...
This actually could work out, though.
That won't hit.
Sense.
It'll
hit.
That's it.
The
Nope,
flat
won't hit.
one.
Won't hit.
Won't hit.
Nope.
Okay.
That's it. They were all swinging for him there. We come to Briar. You muted?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna yield to Karon. Ace is down and cast a Mind Sleever on Mr. Guy in front of me. 13 intelligence save.
Oh, me. Hey, 14, probably minus stuff though. Let me check. It's minus. It's 13. Okay, it's minus 1. It's 13.
Okay, so it hits?
It does not hit.
It does not hit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because it was a successful check.
Okay, so action eaten. I got it. Okay.
We move to Rowan.
Okay. Oh, seeing that there's nothing else up there, saw Asher bolting down. How far is the jump down for Rowan, and would he take damage if he were to jump down?
I'd say it's probably about a 10-15 foot drop.
Yeah.
It's really depends on how you land, whether you would take damage or not. He succeeded on a 12, so you could risk it.
And that would be an acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, acrobatics check. Yep.
Rowan's just gonna jump off and try to get there as fast as he can.
Roll acrobatics.
The natural 19 plus 6, so
Superhero landing.
30. You can get to here.
Super bad on your knees.
Yes.
Yeah, super bad. And he's gonna see Ace down and yell Ace, and then just that's it. That's all he can do, unfortunately.
Okay, we move to Ace. Roll a death saving throw.
16.
Okay. And we come to Asher.
So I'm gonna, that guy that just ran away from me, not gonna have that. I'm gonna attack him.
You can make it up there, no problem. 60 feet of movement, 50 feet of movement, whatever. Not
That's a
problem.
9 plus 5, so 14.
14 hits.
Okay. And then
This guy.
8 plus 3, 11 damage, and then whatever movement I have left, if this guy dies, I'll move towards that one in the corner.
That was 11 damage, you said? Yeah, he's dead.
Yep.
He's dead, and... Oh, I didn't keep track. You were right here, right?
Yeah, right next to Ace.
You were over top of this body? No, you were, like, right here.
Yeah.
No, he was on top. I think he was on top of the body.
Yeah, I was, because I was
5,
literally
10,
right next to...
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 30 was where you're at, so you got 20 foot of movement left. Where would you like to go?
To my right, into that corner, kind of looping back around next to Briar.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. Oh, wait, you want to go down? Back down?
No, up the...
He wants to go towards
5,
the one that's above.
10, 15, 20. You can get to here.
Yep. They threw rocks at me. I'm pissed.
All right. We move to Karan.
Okay. Run up. I guess I'll respond to Brian and be like, yeah, I saw that. And I'll come up behind Ace and I'll stabilize him and I'll actually, hang on. Can I do stabilize and heal at the same time? I don't think I can.
Depends if it's a bonus action or not, yeah.
I cannot do spare the dying and do well, I can't do a bonus action. It's just not going to be cure wounds. So but yeah, I'll do both. So it'll be the same thing that I did with Rowan earlier. Spare the dying and bonus action.
You're stabilized. You are still prone.
Let me give a roll on this. Oh, that's a 6. It's a 4. Well, I mean, you're getting 7 HP.
Okay.
Still more than these kobolds.
This is
Okay. Still more than the kobolds. That is for sure. Yeah, this big one is looking pretty rough himself. And that's top of the line. Speaking of big one, this one very confused as to how this ghost just formed in front of you and you dodged this attack. That's 21 total.
Oh, it's most definitely
21 total with the dagger.
Oh,
For
God,
what it's
okay.
worth, a measly amount of damage.
Do it.
That'll be 6 points of piercing damage.
And I'm dead. Okay.
Well, you have to get down first. You definitely don't have 3 HP.
So we are just squishy though. It's a funny joke. It's a funny joke.
6 foot.
I've taken more painful sheets. It's fine.
Already had to revive 2 people today. In the last hour.
That's true.
No, 2 hours. Sorry.
This one, seeing that this wolf is gunning for him, he is going to wind up his sling.
The sling, swing, and swing that sling.
With a natural 1, he goes, "Huh," and the rock just flies off into the distance, and he just looks at you. He got scared. He's spooked. This other one, seeing this was a source of light with disadvantage. Okay, so that's 17 to hit Rowan.
Yeah, that does it.
Yes, okay. That's 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock kind of gets you kind of square in the jaw a little bit. It was a good solid hit on the rock kind of from your left side. You feel that, and that's it, because that's all that's left. Your guys' turn again. Briar. That's all that's left.
I'm not going to even try to mind Stever in case he does that thing again. So I'm going to find Creep. And that is going to be 5 damage.
You might want to roll an attack first.
Oh.
Vine whip. Try to vine whip, right? You try to melee attack with her whip.
Yes.
Which she needs to roll an attack and not just roll damage.
Oh, right. That's the d20, right?
Yes.
Just give me damage.
I thought you had already rolled the d20. That's my bad.
No. Okay, yeah, no, you're hit. That's an 18, even with my negative.
Okay, that'll hit, yeah.
Yes.
Now roll your damage.
Okay. That's a 5 again. So
5 damage.
yeah.
It's looking really hurt as the whip kind of slashes right across its face. It's looking pretty rough there. We move to... Oh, I made you big. Sorry. We move to Rowan.
Rowan just grew to tonic size. Rowan's gonna assume by taking the hit to the left that there's something to the left, and he's gonna move just slightly forward to see if he can get a better visual on whatever it is that hit him.
Like this way?
Yes.
I would say by this point, with the light of your sword, you do vaguely see just kind of hanging out up there, perched, the culprit of the rock.
Okay.
Just
move
up
me up
there
just a little
being a
bit.
dick.
Move me up just a little bit.
Okay, 5, 10.
Okay. Rowan is gonna shift the Lime Mill's blade, and he's gonna be grasping both swords, and he's gonna pull out Grizzy's blade, kind of grab the blade in his hand and just chuck it.
Do it for Grizzy. Do it for Grizzy. Roll an attack.
Okay. 18 plus 6.
Just in range 2, no disadvantage.
So let's see here. That's probably not.
I think it's probably a D4 or something like that.
It's only a D4, so if I don't.
Is there plus on that? Is there any just natural plus 2 or anything?
It's a +4. It's a D4 plus 4.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. You literally, no, there's literally no situation you don't kill it. You can roll a 1, it still dies.
Oh, okay.
It's 5 damage. So with that, excellent. You step forward and just, and catches it right in the center of the face, and it falls off. Is dead.
Can I take my remaining to move forward to it to make sure I grab my blade?
Yes. Sure, no problem. Okay, we move to Ace. You are stabilized with your 8 HP.
You just need to stand up and punch it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put one fist down on the ground and pick myself up, and he goes, "All right, now it's my turn," and he is going to just straight uppercut him, with an 18.
I will remind you need to rage again, right? Because you were unconscious.
Yes, you're not raged anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not.
He's
I don't.
just doing regular.
Yeah, regular hit. So 18 plus 6 to hit.
That'll do it. Roll your damage. There's no situation this guy doesn't die right now.
1 HP.
6 plus 4, 10 points of damage.
That's 7 more than you needed. You're good. This Gerbold Courage. Actually, since it's the big boy, how would you like to do it?
Like I said, I'd like to uppercut him just straight, like from being down at like kneeing. I was kneeing down, pulling myself back up, and I just give it everything. Yep, and just
perfect. You come up and catch it. Yeah. You come up and just catch it right in the jaw with this uppercut, and it just snaps forward and just falls back. Excellent.
I'm gonna turn around and be, thank you. Thanks, Karun. I appreciate it.
Asher, you're on the hunt. Your turn.
I'm gonna grab this guy and start beating his face against the wall.
with your
That's an 18 plus things. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have him in my mouth, like around the chest, and just start like smashing his head into the wall.
What is your minimum amount of damage? Because if it's
it is 4 damage, I believe. Yeah, 4 damage.
4 is your minimum. Okay,
I'm sorry.
5. Okay, so it's dead, no matter what you do.
Yeah. And then when I get tired of him, I'm going to throw him behind me on top of the group.
Okay. Excellent. This one drops down. That's all of them. Guys, we're out of initiative. You do see a set of kind of these roughly made cages, and from there we will jump back into role-playing. Hey, there we are. With that, the air in this cavern falls silent, and no sounds of squealing dragon folk.
Rowan's going to move up the stairs, almost attempting to kind of follow Asher, because he killed the guy prior to Asher killing his. But with him running up the stairs, Rowan will see. Can he see the cages from there?
Yeah, as soon as you kind of step up the stairs, your sword kind of like illuminates, and you just see these little hands, like several sets of little hands just peeking through the boards there, and you just, one of them kind of whispers out, "Mister, will you help us?"
Yeah, I'm coming. And then Rowan's just gonna run over there. He's gonna sheath Lymeal's blade. Stand back. And I'm going to put the blade into the lock to try to kind of burn the lock or try to break the lock with the flame tongue.
The way they have it, there's actually no lock. They just straight up just boarded it and nailed it shut. There's no lock.
God.
There was no entrance. There was no exit.
Okay,
yes.
well,
So you
okay.
just have
Well,
to
with
pry
that,
off.
he's gonna
Easy enough to pry enough to-
Okay. Oh, he's not gonna use the fire to that.
The wood catches on fire. The children are burning.
Kill him.
The children are burning.
He's gonna take Grizzy's blade, his little knife, and use it to open up to save the kids. He's
easy enough to
gonna
do.
pry
No
it
roll
open.
for that. We'll just with a little bit of moment, you kind of board by board pry it open, and I mean maybe 6 little kids, 3 in each of these crates or whatever, as you get them open. One of them, kind of a short blonde-haired kid, these really bright blue eyes. He kind of comes over, runs over, and like gives you a hug, right? Like his just right at waist height.
Wow, real heroes.
And Ron's gonna sheathe the dagger and kind of give him a hug in return, like kind of put his head against his and gives like the like the uncle hug, the uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the uncle hug. He's gonna give him
As
the
you do
uncle
this,
hug.
he immediately like crawls up and like around your neck like piggyback ride around the neck.
Rowan's gonna kind of like help him and then tell the kids to kind of follow him and turn back to the group.
Yeah, Asher will limp back to the group and then kind of revert back to human form and help Rowan out.
I'm going to use my Harness Divine Power and regain a spell slot.
I am going to be looting the big dude.
On the big dude, you have a bottle of lightning. I will add that.
Wait,
to
so
your
it wasn't
inventory.
emptied? Like straight up?
Hmm?
It wasn't emptied? Oh, I thought he did it like what? It was like a
He
one
did it
charge.
twice. You don't know
He did
exactly
twice.
how many charges it has. We'll get into that.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn to Asher. Asher, I kind of got my full. Do you mind looting the kills?
I got you. And I'm gonna turn to the kids and be like, "Is this all of you? Are there any more?"
I think this is all of us. This is who they took. I want to
Okay.
go home. I want my mom.
Everybody, grab hands, stay with him, and I'll go help loot the bodies.
Yeah, for expediency's sake, between all that, let me see. Not exactly wealthy creatures, but from what they've kind of hoarded, a gold piece each for everybody.
Ooh.
3 silver and 5 copper for everybody. They're not exactly the most.
Hey, we got our money back for the suits. And
Yeah,
So
you got your gold
one
piece
gold.
Three
back.
silver, 5 copper.
1 gold, 3 silver, 5 copper,
Okay.
and bottled
And,
lightning.
Should ask if Timmy's here too.
that is
Yeah,
Timmy.
that was Timmy. Yeah, Timmy's
that
the
was
one I
for sure
called.
Timmy.
Well, I don't
climbed
think
up on.
Rowan
didn't-
caught the name. I don't think Rowan caught the name.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine he was probably still running when Ace was stopping and questioning her. So
Yep.
So Rowan is just gonna kind of lead the kids. I would probably gesture to one kid to grab one of his like belt loops and kind of like a little train while he's holding the kids.
All right. Perfect. So easy enough heading back to town. By this point, the time spent in the cave just beginning to be dawn. The sun just now starting to kind of come up because it was about 5 a.m. We're looking around 6 a.m. at this point. The guys' time that you guys spent in the cave, just the slight over the Warring Sisters sea, or wait, in the east. And you come back to town. Seems like the flames managed on both the houses, the guards kind of like taking toll of everything that's kind of happened. And you see as you guys rush into town, each of you like kind of a child in hand, some of them just holding hands, walking along with you guys. There is the familiar to some of you, those of you that saw the woman. She immediately rushes over to you, Rowan, and just scoops up the little blonde-haired boy, and she just like holds him and kind of like spins him around. Oh, my boy. And then she like immediately just bear hugs, like right around, like reaching up kind of around your neck. You don't know how much this means.
Rowan's gonna lean down and return the hug. Your boy's safe. So the rest of them, and Rowan's gonna gesture to the rest. And can you help
You
us
see
take them
as-
to their families?
Yeah, as different families kind of like come out of different, like the different houses and such, each of them, the little kids, kind of run over and scurry over to their parents, and they just scoop them up, and everybody. And you see as Mayor Garos Koska, kind of almost like halfway dressed, somewhat in his like night clothes or whatever, kind of comes up to you guys. Wait, where is he at? Oh, there he is. Yes. Truly the heroes that we needed in this time. I don't know what we can do in terms of repaying, but I suppose we talk about that in the morning.
It is the morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
Yes, later today. He kind of like looks over at a guard, and guard kind of like, yeah, we'll discuss payment, but I mean, truthfully, what better payment is there than the sight of all these families reunited and you know, the heroic deed that you've done.
Well,
The
you
town
see,
is eternally grateful to you.
Mayor, I believe there's some unfinished business that we should discuss. If you don't mind, if we go back to the Balin's shop. I don't know if you know, it's a couple streets down. We'd appreciate it if you talk to us in
Gladly,
private.
yes, I will walk with you, guards. And he kind of motions two guards over to kind of like escort along with him.
Briar is going to take a step away from the mayor and hide her hands because she does not want this baby guy to kiss her hands again.
As we're walking, I'm imagining we're away from, you know, the crowd, the people at least, correct?
Yeah, they've kind of like had their reunions and kind of scooping their little loved ones up. And as you guys kind of walk away, one of the men kind of like our heroes, and just kind of faintly, several other people kind of like applause, whatever. And one of them kind of like runs over to you, Rowan, and kind of hands you like a few silver pieces. It's,
you don't have to
it's
do
not
that.
much, but there's no amount of money that could repay this. Midcove
Rowan.
owes you a debt.
Ron's gonna take the man's wrist gently and just kind of put it back in his hands.
No,
No.
I insist. There's
No. It was nothing. Your child is worth more than that. It is priceless. And enjoy your child. And Rowan's just gonna keep walking.
selfless and strapping.
Yes, that's our boy Rowan.
Rowan's like, oh shucks.
Don't.
It's done, man. It's gonna come over. Proud of you. Put like a slap on the shoulder.
I don't know how to handle these kinds of things, and I don't think money is worth. It doesn't even compare to. And then he's gonna look over to the kids and the parents and the families. That's all priceless to me. Just seeing the kid with the family is just.
And that's why I am honored to have you as my brother.
Ron's gonna put a fist out and give a fist bump to Ace.
So, Mayor, just as a heads up, as we were walking back into Balin's shop, as there was the fire that was put out or being casted by the kobolds, there was a attempt of a assassination on our group of party members.
My word.
We were able to take them out, but we were not able to save their lives. As I can see, go ahead.
I was gonna say they came at me in a wolf form. They tracked us.
They were a group of slavers. The city's better off.
Yes, they were slavers and transporters, and
There's been a lot of that running around lately. It's quite a running amok.
looking at the state of the town, I'm imagining you probably just spent a lot of money on the having Asher and his beautiful fiance here.
Yes, and we were short on guards too. That's why we're glad that we had you here. We weren't able to send many, otherwise the town would be completely unguarded. We sent a whole troop of guards to go escort them.
So my request to you before we get here and you guys retrieve the bodies is that we get to take the ship that the slaver had and all of the items that is on him and the ship as payment.
Absolutely. Granted, it wasn't already pirated from somebody else. We would have to turn it to the rightful owner. But we'll have to look at the proper documentation for all that.
That sounds
fair.
great.
But yeah, show me these bodies, I guess. Or maybe the detective or commissioner. Not one for sites like this.
Sure. Where can we find your commissioner to show him?
Just send whoever does due process.
He kind of just points off to this other kind of man, kind of in similar guards outfit, but a little bit more decorated, and he points to him. That'd be your man. Name's Martel. Commissioner Martel. And he sees him pointing over in this kind of commissioner, this kind of higher guard. What seems to be the business here? Heroes, well done. Well done, heroes.
Mayor, before you go, I also have one more request. Our armors and weapons had been, we had battled for you and might request of repairs and possibly some upgrades. I know you have a blacksmith here. Would we be able to use, I don't know, so maybe the town has some way of giving us a discount, or maybe even being able to help us repair that stuff.
So I'll definitely talk to him about it, but, it is privately owned business. It's really up to his discretion whether he does or not, but I can't imagine he wouldn't. I don't know if any of those were his or not, but, the town owes you a great debt, and if he won't, then we'll find a way.
Much appreciated. Commissioner, yeah, there's 3 bodies there that attacked us. We defended ourselves, and they did not get the good end of the situation. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys kind of take him to these bodies here, whatever, he kind of, Commissioner opens up the door and sees the state of Bort's face, and he immediately.
To be fair, sir, I was I don't know how to put it, unconscious, or I was assaulted
Edge of my
first.
life, yeah.
Yeah. So rage came.
Don't mind the dog bites. That's
Well,
guard dog.
I suppose as long as it's settled, less scum that I have to take off the streets myself, so as far as I considered, well done. And again, the city owes you a great debt. But my word, he looks at the face of Bort, and
I might have gotten a little carried away. That's my apologies. Slavers, they really get to me.
Thank you, Commissioner. And Rowan's gonna put his hand out for a handshake.
nice from handshake.
We never got to actually loot those bodies. I mean, we took the sword off of Bort, but we didn't really got to. So could we take those?
We can.
Off of them, actually, and you do this like in front of the.
No. Commissioner, if you want to tell somebody to bring a cart of any sort, put it on the side of the house. We can take care of the bodies. We can put them in
that
the
would be
cart
better
for you.
if we handle that with the official city guard.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you'd like
Less
to go
to
fetch them.
stain your reputation that you've
That's fair.
earned. We'll take care of it. Have you
Would you
gone
like to
through?
go
He leans down and starts pilfering through their pockets. Have you gone through? And he pulls out kind of like actually a handful of gold and hands it up to you, Rowan, actually.
Rowan's gonna take
I don't know
the
how
gold.
you work, but it's all yours.
Rowan's gonna immediately start distributing to everybody.
Yeah, so in total, we're looking at 4 pieces of gold each, 6 silver,
Nice.
3 copper.
Yeah, I feel better not even bothered to take that silver from that man. Not at all. Not at all.
You earned your keep.
Just so Chad knows, they're like, but the money. No.
Nah, that ain't Rowan.
No.
This poor peasant, like, oh, my son.
Nah, we'll take the gold off the dead bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
totally.
The guy that tried to kill me, I'm gonna take that guy's stuff instead. And then I'm actually gonna give 1, 2, 3, 4. Rowan's gonna give his 4 pieces of gold to everybody else. I'm actually gonna take away my 4 and say thank you.
No, Rowan, that
I would be dead if it wasn't for you.
Rowan, this is not how money works. You need to understand. And he like takes the gold and puts it back in his hand, like he did with the other person that was giving him the silver. Keep this, and you buy us a round. That's not worth 4 gold, okay?
Well, okay, as admirable as that is, I am going to take it because Corona and I are going to have to buy things in order to keep doing amazing shit. So
Well,
thank you.
there's a difference between giving money out and probably having. Are very fresh as a group of, adventurers together. But I'm sure we should have some sort of adventuring pot or money group for potions and this of the such in case we need them.
Well, but still, not one person should have a doll in case someone gets pickpocketed, with people being extra sneaky.
Listen,
No treasure.
guys.
No treasure.
Guys, I know, but this is just my way of saying thank you in more ways than I can. Life is priceless.
Well, to make it clear, you're not buying our love. Your sense of humor is good enough for me.
I'm
So by chance, I don't think his paperwork and stuff like that is not in his Bort doesn't have his paperwork and stuff like that on him, does he?
Mm-hmm.
Probably on the ship.
I do
seem
have
like it.
some that I could use for a community collection.
Your
No, Karan's going to pull out an alms box and like, well, typically we'd use these for tithes to the conclave, but we could pool something in here for the group if we want to do it that way.
It's not gonna like randomly disappear if we put it in there, right? So like it's not like some kind of magical box that the money just disappears and goes to the god, right?
No, that's not how the magic works. We should be fine. It's just a container, a little embellished.
So
I think that's a wonderful idea. I say we set up a donation. That's normally what we do with the Order of Heroes. I don't see why we wouldn't in this case. We will set up, I know that there was a lot of donations. That was more of the higher ups. I'm sure the common folk would gladly donate to your heroics.
There's no obligation. Just if they feel so fit, we welcome and appreciate any contribution.
If you want, I can... Bad line. If you want,
when I'm actually talking.
I can take it to the office and have it posted up there on the bulletin board, and you come by whenever, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, when day actually breaks, and maybe tomorrow night, and we'll have you whatever we've collected throughout the day. I know there's a lot of people eager to support heroes and efforts like this. If you hadn't done this, we might not have gotten them back. So you truly are one-of-a-kind heroes.
I don't know about the rest of my allies, but I am very ecstatic to go look at our new ship. And I go and grab Balin. Balin, wake up! Because I'm sure he's not even awake early in the morning.
No, he didn't go back to bed. He was kind of just standing in the hallway, leaned against the corner.
How do you feel about
group of adventurers you're becoming? Oh, he's new
How do you
added
feel
in you.
about looking at a new ship, my friend?
Well, I like mine, but you know, I'm not opposed to it. Something about sea wood just
Really gets your rocks off, doesn't it?
really, you know. Speaking of, come on, brother. What are you doing? You think I was drunk, but you think I forgot that conversation? You gotta get your rocks off, brother.
Well,
You almost got away with it.
again, hasn't necessarily been my persuasion to. Really doesn't know how to properly. He's just kind of like,
to each their own, to each their own. But once you bust a nut, there's no going back, brother.
No.
Well, while that conversation,
They did say that the world outside the conclave would be different.
Very true.
Rowan,
In-world and out-world.
Rowan's gonna pull aside Asher. Do you still remember that smell?
I do. I need to. Did we actually finish a long rest prior to this?
No,
We did.
No, we did
Right?
it.
We
well,
didn't.
the four
No,
people
Ron
did 4 hours, yeah.
The horn,
But everybody
the
else
horn-
did not. But you guys were at full tip top anyway, because you had
Yeah.
no damage or anything like that. But still,
Well,
you did not finish a
Mhm.
long rest. So there is enough morning that you could probably just like rest for the rest of it. And
Let's just sleep a whole nother 8 hours. Shit.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, no,
I
sure.
would like
After
to
that,
get up
that
in the
was
afternoon.
A lot of encounter.
After that, we go to sleep, we wake up in the night, and we drink.
I'm not unfamiliar with waking up at 2 in the
With
afternoon.
the money that you make from your arms box, that Martel says from.
Asher.
I'm gonna look at Rowan and be like, "Well, I would like to sleep a little more. I'm still very hungover from yesterday."
I'm not. I know. I needed to, and Rowan's gonna point to all the little slash marks, white mark on his shoulder.
No joke.
And Rowan's just gonna. I just don't know how this works. I just want. I
It
know
was
you
just
come up a lot.
very, it's very strong scent, and I
Can't
don't
lose.
know it.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but Commissioner, I think we need to get some sleep.
I'll leave you to it. Like I said, stop by tomorrow night, and whatever you've made is yours.
Okay, and then Balin, do you mind staying up while we kind of go to sleep and watch over the bodies until they clean them up? I guess. I don't know.
As you were saying this, already a few guards have kind of
No,
like
okay.
already picking up the corpses, kind of wrapping them up, kind of standard, tagging them, bagging them. Another one bites the dust.
Then Rowan's just gonna start, as he's walking, he's gonna just start, like, I'm loosening the belts on his sheaths and just, and then walk into the room.
As they're taking Bort away, Ace is gonna look at Balin and be like, "What's that saying you say? Like you said to Kerrigan and all of them? May the seas
salts of
wash
the
away."
water. May the salts of the water wash your skeleton clean, and by that then your sins redeemed. That's if you're out at sea. In this case, he can rot in hell.
I like it. Thank you, my friend. And you gotta pat him on the back.
So yes, we're turning in because between pointed Ace and Rowan, between you two, I'm tapped out for the day.
Absolutely.
Rowan,
Perfect point to end
Mhm.
and
prior
continue
to us-
once again from Sleepy Town. Hopefully this time not interrupted, and that little hiccup of adventure. And then
Great adventure.
the morrow will be yours. But as our best friend Dave says, that's a story for another time. I'm not going to actually steal that. I'm just saying that just this time. But that's
Even though you literally just said it.
no, it was ironic. It wasn't. It was, is it Sunday? Yeah, there we go.